It's done. Well, not completely, but pretty much. Still got to get another front brake line hooked to this one, so you can hook them together. And that's about it. I gotta cut off this steering stabilizer. It's blowed out anyway. It's been blown out for a while. I haven't noticed it. I had to bend. This bar to get it to. It was hitting the leaf spring, and I'm sure it'd rub if you had some suspension travel turning right, but it's okay. Didn't spend any money on it. But yeah, I'm gonna put the front sway bar back on too, I think. But not right now. Just want to enjoy it. It's got a pretty good, 4 inches or something. I think it's whatever the thickness of the axle is. That's what I was heard. But I didn't have to modify the drive shafts at all. I actually jacked the whole back end up and the whole front end up, and it wasn't even showing spline on the drive shaft, so it was totally fine. I did change the pinion angle. So when you fill them up with gear oil, what you do is jack it up till this spot right here is level, and then that'll be your pinion angle where it was. And what I did, without spending any money, how I did it was I just cut off those that thing right there that's welded to the axle to keep the axle from spinning in the U-bolts, and just re-welded them all on the other side. And what I did with this back brake line, I didn't have to buy a brake line. I just unbolted it, bent it down, and then took some plumber's tape here and hooked it on, and now I have a curve in that. I think I already did a video on most of that though, so let's go back to the front. Let's see, what else did I have to do? I think that's about it. I didn't film it. I didn't have to extend the breather hose either. It does get tight when the suspension's maxed out, but that's it. It just gets tight. It's not bad. I reused the shocks. They're a little long now because I flipped it over. And 2 of them are really tired. Like, you can push them up really easy, and it takes like a good 30 seconds for them to re-extend. Oh, when I was putting the steering back hooked up, I had it in the inside of the leaf spring, and I tried to go hook it back up and it wouldn't go, and he had to put it underneath the leaf spring, and I didn't realize that, and that was one of the mistakes I made. So I had to take this shackle and knock it out and bend this leaf spring down to the pry bar and pull the steering out and then hook it back up, which wasn't a totally big deal, but it sucked. And then my welds are a little off, like, not my welds, but like my measurement or whatever. So, got a little sticking out of this U-bolt, and then just barely sticking out on these other ones. And it happened over there too, but not as bad. And I over-torqued the front ones to get them to get more thread, just by like 20 foot-pounds. So that's probably not good, but I don't really care. It looks better that way and safer. If it breaks, I just put another U-bolt in it. It's probably the last video you'll see. The camera actually cut off because I ran out of storage, but I was gonna say that was probably the last video for a long time of that Land Cruiser. Anyways, that's what I was gonna say. Cut off. Anyways, that's it.